guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here in the house, and as you guys know, I go to the gym every day. I actually did a video on this on my workout in the gym like a couple of months ago, and I posted it. But since so many things are happening around the world, and I can't really go to the gym right now, so I'm actually working out in my house. And I wanted to do a little video for you guys, kind of like so you guys can know what I do in my house, the workout that I do in my house, and then maybe you guys get inspired and actually work out in your house, and can kind of have an idea. So today I will be filming a workout video. I'm super excited because I work out every day, and I've been thinking about doing this video, but today I'm finally going to be doing it. So make sure you guys stay tuned and watch the whole video so you guys can see the workout that I do. So the first thing I like to do is stretch. So let's just start. Okay guys, so that is officially it. By stretching, I always, before I do my workout, running out of air. So before I do my workout, I always stretch, because if you don't stretch before you work out and start doing intense workout, you can actually get injured. Because if you work out in cold, because your body usually when you fall asleep or you wake up or whatever and you don't exercise, your body is cold. So if you work out an intense workout when your body is cold, like, it's not gonna be good. You're probably gonna get injured, and there's so many things that can happen. So I strongly suggest that you guys work out, that you guys stretch before doing an intense workout. So yeah, and also stretching can also activate your body. So when you stretch, you start getting more hyped up and stuff, and then that can lead to a really good workout. Whatever intense workout you're gonna do, stretching is very important before. So before I work out, I usually stretch my muscles. I jump, do kind of like just stretch, I kind of just do a lot of jumping, a lot of squats. I usually do 10 tens of squats, facing northwest, east, and south. Then I kind of just do the one that I showed you guys, and yeah, I kind of just stretch for about 5 minutes. I usually don't stop, and if you do stop, try to take like a 30-second stop. Just stop, rest for 30 seconds, and keep on going. You guys can also do that when each stretching exercise is done. You guys can stop for about 30 seconds to 1 minute, no more than that, and then you just start your intense workout. And yeah guys, let's get started with the intense workout. Oh yeah guys, I forgot to tell you that when I do my workout, my booty workout, because today we're going to be doing booty, I usually always use a band, because of the band helps you in so many things. It actually gets it more intense. The bands are very important. I usually use rubber But since this one I bought it a couple of years ago and the other one broke, so sadly I have to use this type. But this one's really good because of the reason that it has this inside. It's rubber inside, so it's leather all and then rubber in. But rubber usually kind of slips off, but if it's really tight, it's really good for you. The tighter the better. So I usually, for all my booty workouts, I usually use a band, always. And yeah, even in the house or in the gym, just always use a band. It's gonna make everything 10 times better. So yeah, let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm clearly out of breath, but let's try to talk it out. So the first workout that I did, I used this band, and the reason I used this band, it was because I tried to do with this one, but since this one's so tight, it's not gonna let me. So I used this one, which is a little more flexible. The reason I use this one is because it contracts my muscles and it kind of helps you better, gets it more intense. So that's a really good sorry guys that's a really good exercise, opening and closing your legs. The reason I did that one, it usually helps with glutes and hip dips. You know how usually everybody has hip dips? Some people don't because it's kind of genetic, but usually everybody has hip dips. So this is a really good workout for your hip dips and your glutes. It helps you grow your glutes and to get rid of your hip dips. I usually do this kind of workout 15 times and 4 reps. You should do 4 reps, 4 to 3 reps, and you could do it 12 to 15 times. But make sure you guys do 3 to 4 reps, very important. And mostly that you're in your house and you're not doing weights, try to do as much as possible. And yeah, let's go to the next one. Workout I did was squats. Obviously you cannot miss squats. When you're doing booty workout, it's one of the most important exercises you can do for your glutes. That's what I believe. And yeah, so for the second workout I used this band because of the reason that this one is kind of tighter, and it's really good because when you open your legs, this band helps when you guys do squats, anything with opening and closing your legs or up and down. Bands are really good because it helps you do your glutes and it helps with your hip dips. So very important, and it also helps with your hamstrings on the back. So I believe the bands are really good. And as you guys know, I did these squats. I did kind of 15 reps. I did 15 reps and 4 to 3. I did it 15 times and 4 to 3 reps. So usually all my exercises are from 12 to 15, and then I repeat them 3 to 4 times, or 4 to 5, depends. So if I'm not that tired. But today I did 4 reps 15 times. So try to do as much as possible. And yeah, let's get to the next one. So for my last workout, I used these. I put these in my legs, and these are of 10 pounds each. So I put 10 pounds each on each leg. The reason I use that is because to make it more intense. Usually when I go to the gym, I do with a lot of weights. So when I'm in my house, I usually don't have as many weights, but I try to use as much weights as possible because I feel like the more weight you use, the better your workout is going to be, and the more it's going to work for you guys, and the faster as well. So I feel like if you use weights, it's going to make everything 10 times better. So I'm out of breath. So I try to use these weights. If you guys have these at your house, you don't have to use the bands, because for this workout I'll use the bands and this. You don't have to use the bands if you're going to use this, or you don't have to use it if you're going to use the bands. But to make it more intense, you can use both, which is what I do. Since I usually go to the gym and lift all of the weights, that's what I do. So yeah, I usually do about 15 times 4 reps, 4 to 3 reps each leg. So I usually do one leg, and then I do that leg 3 times or 4 times, and then I do it 15 times. You get it? Like 4 reps, 12 to 15. And then the other leg, I usually do the same thing. So I usually do one leg first, then the other one, because I don't like to confuse myself. Then I'm like, wait, what did I do? So I try not to get lost. So that's how I do it. You can do it whatever way you want, but that's how I do it. So let's go to the next workout. Alright guys, so for my last workout, I did hip thrust. For hip thrust in the gym, I usually I use the bar, and then I put the amount of weights I want and I lift it up. But since I'm in the house, I'm using the band. This one because it's more flexible and I can open my legs more. And then I put a 10 pounds weight on top of my belly, so when I lift up, I contract my glutes, and it works better that way. So the way that you're supposed to do it, you're supposed to lay down. I usually put a weight, try to put a weight or something that weighs on your stomach, so when you lift up and contract your glutes, that's when it's supposed to work. So also, hip thrust, usually you use whatever weight you're gonna use here, and then you lift up. But since I tried to do it a little more intense since I'm in the house, and I'm just using a 10-pound weight, this usually doesn't weigh nothing. Basically, it's just, you know, something little. So I put this band around my feet like that, so when I lift up, I usually open my legs. When you do hip thrust, you're supposed to put a weight and open your legs when you get to the top to contract your glutes. But the bands will help you do that much better, because when you open your legs, you're not really you're opening it to a certain amount that you think is good. But with a band, you contract your legs, and the most it opens, because the bands usually don't open that much. So the more it opens, you have to open your legs like a lot, so you stretch the band as much as possible. That's the reason I use the band and the weight. So yeah, let's go to the next one. The next workout I did was walking squats. Walking squats, I feel like it's really good because when you squat, usually there's another workout that when you stretch you can also do, which is I'm gonna actually do it today so you guys can see, which is the resistance. You try to put a band around your legs, and you try to squat it and open your legs as much as possible and stay there for as long as possible. Usually you're supposed to last more than a minute or something like that. So the more you can last, the better it is for you. And this is the walking squat. The walking squat is actually kind of like that, because you're squatted and you can't stand up, but you're actually walking at the same time, so it's a little more intense than just standing there. So walking squats are really good for your glutes as well, and your hip dips if you're using a band. That's the reason I use the band. So yeah, let's get to the next one. That was another intense workout. That's the one I was talking about, resistingness. I'm out of breath. As you guys can see by the video, I don't know if you guys could see it or not, but my legs were shaking. My legs were literally shaking, and my butt too. That means it was actually working. Because my legs, I couldn't resist no more. I got to the minute and I stopped. I think I did like a minute or 40 something seconds. I couldn't anymore. But try to hold it in as much as possible. That's really good for you. And try to do it at least 3 times as usual. And yeah, let's get to the next workout. And finally, the last workout I did was deadlift. So for deadlifts, I used these 5 pounds. I don't have more. I actually have to buy a bigger size because 5 pounds usually doesn't work. But well, at least it's something. Try to use, when you do deadlift, try to weight something that's a little, you know, strong, so it works better. You can actually stretch out your hamstrings. So deadlift usually stretches out your hamstrings, and you can actually feel it really tight when you do it. So the way I do it is I usually have something that weights on my hands, and I go all the way down to my toes and try to stay there for like 1 second at least on the bottom, and then go back up. When you do this exercise, try to always hold it here and pretend you're pulling a rope from your feet. So don't like wiggle or anything. Pretend you're just pulling a rope from your toes up and down, up and down. Try to not move your back as much because your back is not the one working, it's your legs. So when you do that, you can actually feel it better. You can also do this exercise by putting your feet in the wall, lifting up your toes, and just putting your toes on the wall. Kind of have your feet like inclined, and then you do the deadlift, and that will actually work a little better for your hamstrings. But when I did this exercise, I didn't remember, so that's the way I did it. And yeah, I think this is the end of my video. I think I did like a couple of exercises though. Okay guys, so this is officially the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually did 7 different exercises because of the one resisting. The one I did, it's not really a workout, but it helps like tremendously. So I did kind of 6 workouts on that one, so basically 7. You guys can have an idea what you can kind of do at home now that everything is happening. You know, you can't really go to the gym, or you can't really go out anywhere, so you can actually work out your house and stay healthy. So guys, remember that 70 to 80% of the body change doing exercise and eating healthy or whatever, 80 to 70% of your body change is food. So make sure that when you guys work out, you guys don't eat any like junk food or eat any, you know, food that's gonna mess up your workout, because basically if you work out and you don't eat good, you basically didn't do anything. So try to always eat healthy and work out also. Now that you're home, usually everybody's home now, so now that we have to stay home, everybody stays indoors, try to use your time wisely and work out, eat healthy, so you can stay fit. So yeah guys, this is officially the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm literally dead. As you guys can see, I drank 3 water bottles. Oh my gosh, 3 water bottles. I was dead because, you know, I started working out at like 3, and it's like 5 already or 4, because I would pause and then explain to you guys and stuff, so that took me a lot of time. So yeah guys, Make sure also when you drink your water, make sure it's not really cold, not hot water, but just room water, room temperature water. Try to always keep it cool, not warm, not that warm and not that cool, just, you know, regular water. And yeah guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for the next video. Comment down below any other workout video or any other videos that you guys want me to do. I will be filming it for you guys. So bye guys.